Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we were trying something different today. We came out, we were going to do it on our deck, and then we found that the rain had decided to do the same thing. So here we are, and we're in the little porch that's on our guest house. We're cramped up in here. My Beth is determined that we're going to do it with this back view that you can see maybe. And what we wanted to do was do a countdown and accounting for the expenses, income and outgoing for the leaning house. So here's Beth, and she knows the numbers.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all sending supports in our housing projects. We're now in house number 24. But before that, we're gonna do the how much is the expenses on our house number 23, which is the leaning house. So we just want to say thank you to M&M from
Mountain View in California,
who sent first, they sent 14,658.09 pesos. The second time, they sent around 48,454.20 pesos. The third time, they sent around 5,838.43 pesos, which overall is a total of 68,950.72 pesos. The new Geber sent 3,574.99, which we bought some mattresses and some benches. So the total amount that we raised is around 72,525.71 pesos. And the total expenses of that house is around 55,260.75 pesos. So we got the leftover of around 17,264.96 pesos. And then I allocate 1,000 pesos for the grocery. So there's the amount that left over of that house is around 16,264.96, which
so that's 1,000 for groceries.
Yeah, 1,000 for grocery for the leaning house family.
For a leaning house family of 6 children. So M&M had asked us to put any leftover towards groceries for the family. But we've started house number 24, and that would represent a huge chunk of money towards giving that old man a house. So we put that on video, and we didn't get any argument from M&M, so we assumed that it was good, and we think that it will be. So M&M of Mountain View, thank you so much. You did all of the funding for the actual building of the leaning house. Incredible. And that your family did that, for which we thank you. And now this huge chunk of money which will go to
our house number 24, which is 24. The terrible house of a 60-year-old man. So that's 16,264.96 pesos we allocate now, because they're starting today the job. We buy some materials and also the wood. So thank you so much for building, for helping the house number 23. At the same time, what the leftover of that goes to house 24. It's just the beginning of the year, our first month of the year, and we're very grateful for all the supports, you know.
Yeah, we wanted to have, we set a target for 50 houses plus this coming year, but we're actually hoping, against hope, that we will be able to put up 100 houses, and that's what the goal is, and looks pretty good so far, because we're hardly in the second week. We're not through the second week, and we're into our second house. So we're really hopeful that we can pull this off this year.
Yeah, because our target is, we tried that the family will sleep in the night secure from the rain and secure from any harm. So that's what our target, and we know that for us it's impossible, but we know we're always hoping and praying that our supporters will continue supports on what we think that could able to help not just one family but a lot. So thank you so much. Mission accomplished on house number 23, and it's not us that made it, but it's you who supported it. So thank you so much, and God bless.
So if you are enjoying the videos that we put about life here in the Philippines, and you don't feel that you can support financially, and a lot of people say this, that they would love to be able to support and just simply can't, and we understand that, but it would make a huge difference to us and our channel if you share some of the good things that you see on there. If you see something that really touches you, share it to some of your friends who you think might be interested in this kind of material and content in a video. I think that we are probably the only channel that is doing this kind of thing, and we try to do a good variety of things, simple life, fun things, cooking, just everything to keep everybody entertained, but at the same time be able to fund some of the great projects that we've been able to do. 23 houses so far, and 24 is actually being built now. That was the first day. We videoed the first day today, and
Yeah.
the progress has been incredible, hasn't it?
So to all who watch our videos, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It helps our video to be on visible in YouTube. So
Yes.
if you watch the video, there's a little like that and little like that. Give us that. It helps.
Okay.
And share our videos. And if you're not subscribing yet, your subscriptions is a big thing to us.
Right. So are we done, Mimi?
Yeah. So again, thank you to all our supporters, to our subscriber, and to our Patreon account. Thank you so much, because we're able to do what we can because of your supports. At the same time, we just want to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Kibler who support our monthly on our Patreon account for education projects, for our education program. So if you want to support on our education program, whatever amount that you want to send, even for 2 kids or 3 kids in our Patreon account, let us know, because Mr. and Mrs. Kibler send to our Patreon account, and they just tell us that this is for the kids, so we
Right.
will.
So as in all cases, if you are gifting something to us, then tell us what you want to do with that. You may have seen something that appeals to you, be it the education fund where we can give kids lunch money, which they might have to go without the financial help. Or you might want to help with building a house. We've got plenty of those. And it makes a huge difference. A small amount of dollars or pounds can make a huge difference here when it's translated into pesos, and that's how we can do what we do.
Yeah, because for $20 it's around 1,000 pesos, and it means 5 kids in 200 pesos a month. If you're supporting on that, 5 kids will be having food in their lunchtime and some dish, so snacks. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
So every penny is count here, and it will change the life of someone else.
So
thank you so much.
Before Beth goes into her usual like, comment and subscribe, which she does at the drop of a hat, I would like to say one thing, and that is a huge thank you to this lady who does so much incredible work. She never stops. She's a workaholic. I feel like bashing her sometimes because she puts work in every day, and we have huge long days which we do willingly, and I want to thank her.
No, it's not me.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, to all, thank you so much. We're not been able to do what we got, what we do to others if you're not allowing us to be your channel. So it's just the start of 2018, and we look forward to able to help a lot and we will not doing that without your help. And thank you for all the prayers, thank you for all the supports, and thank you for all the best wishes, you know. So to God be the glory. Thank you so much, and God bless. You're sentiment, darling.